Welcome back to the class on computation of gross annual value under income from house property. This is a continuation class. So for your better understanding and for clarification, please watch the earlier video and continue this video. We had seen the format on computation of GAV for let out house property and deemed to be let out house property. Municipal rental value and fair rental value is to be compared. Take the higher value and the same must be compared with standard rent, and the lower one is to be taken. With that lower value, actual rent is to be compared after reducing unrealized rent, and we must take the higher one, from which loss due to vacancy, if any, is to be reduced, so that we will get gross annual value. And computation of annual value GAV is not applicable for self-occupied house. Question number 8. In the last class we had discussed the 7 questions. This is the 8th question. Narmada has a house property in Trichy where municipal value is rupees 1,50,000 and the fair rental value is 1,70,000. Standard rent is at 1,60,000. The house were self-occupied from 1/4/2019 to 35/2019. With effect from 1/6/2019, it was let out at rupees 20,000 per month. Compute the gross annual value for the assessment year 2021 for the previous year 1920. See, in this problem, for the first 2 months, the house was used by the assessee and it was utilized as self-occupied house. And for the remaining 10 months, the house is being let out. If the property is being used as a self-occupied for the part of the year and for let out as a part of the year, then it will be treated as let out house property. And the annual value for the entire period, that is of 12 months, is to be taken and compared. Only the actual rent is to be calculated for 10 months. See the solution. MRV, FRV is compared and the higher value has been taken. With that, standard rent 1,60,000 as compared, lower value will become a ERV, that 1,60,000 is an ERV. While comparing the annual rent, actually the house is being let out for 10 months. So the annual value is to be taken for 10 months. 20,000 per month is a rent and hence it is to be multiplied with 10. 2 lakhs will be the annual rent. Compare with ERV, the higher value is 2 lakh and hence this will be a GAV. So try to understand, if the house is being let out for part of the period and self-occupied for part of the year, then the same must be considered as let out and the full annual value is to be taken and compared. Only in case of annual rental value, for the period it has been let out, is to be taken. Next sum. Question number 10. Vasu owns a house property. It is used by him throughout the previous year 1920 as his residence. Municipal valuation of the property is 1,80,000, whereas fair rental value is 1,90,000 and standard rent is 2 lakh. Find out the gross annual value for the property for the previous year 1920. See, for the entire period, that is of entire 12 months during the previous year 1920, the house was used by an assessee as his residence, which means for the full year the house was a self-occupied house, and we know very well the computation of GAV is not applicable for self-occupied house, and hence the gross annual value of self-occupied property is nil. The last line, which will be your answer. Though we are being provided with MRV, FRV, standard rent, don't do anything with that, because we need not to compute GAV for self-occupied house. It is always nil. Hence your answer will be gross annual value of house property is nil. And these points with regard to GAV, it is not applicable for residential purpose, and an individual may have maximum of 2 houses as a self-occupied house, and from the third one even if he uses the third house or the more than two houses as self-occupied, those houses will be treated as deemed to be let out. Normally, the house which are having higher GAV will be treated as self-occupied. It is a choice of a assessee. See the next question. Arun is the owner of the house, the construction of which was completed in April 1993. If the date of completion is given, you must see the date. If it is happened in the previous year, then it is to be considered for actual rent. Otherwise, we can leave it. And for calculation of pre-construction interest, we need date of completion of construction. Otherwise, we need not to do anything with the date of completion of construction. We can simply leave it. 50% of the house was let out for residential purpose at rupees 4,000 per month. 25% is used by the owner for his own business, whereas remaining 25% is used by him as his own residence. Determine income from property for the assessment year 2021 if the municipal value of the house is 75,000. See, in this particular problem, it is actually he is having only one house, and out of that 50% percentage of the house, that is half of the house is being let out, and 1/4 of the house, that is 25% of the house is being used for his own business, and the remaining 25% is a self-occupied property. So in this case, we must reduce the annual values to 50% while you complete the GAV for let out property. See this, see the solution. Municipal value 75,000 is given in the question, and the same must be reduced to 50%, and hence 32,500 will be the let out portion MRV. Same must be compared with the FRV, but there is no FRV is given in the question, so they take the same 32,500 as an higher value, and no standard rent is given, and hence the same 32,000 will be our ERV. With that, we have to compare the annual value. The rental value per month is 4,000. The same must be multiplied with 12 months. 48,000 will be the actual rent. So compared to ERV of 32,500, and higher value will become 48,000, and this will be a GAV. For self-occupied, you provide another column for self-occupied and write nil against GAV. And you must give a note that the part of the house which is used for his own business or practicing his profession is exempted in computation of income from house property. So, if the part of the house is being self-occupied and part of the house is being let out, then the annual value is to be reduced to the portion which has been let out in computation of GAV for let out house property. Question number 12. From the following, calculate income from property of Mr. X. Municipal valuation 1,25,000 per annum. Actual rent rupees 1,25,000 per annum. The owner bears the following expenses: lift maintenance, gardener salary, pump maintenance. All these are the facilities provided for the tenant, and for which these expenses are met by the owner. In such case, these expenses are inclusive in the rental value, and it is called a composite rate. In that case, if it is a composite rent is being collected from the tenant, then the actual rent is to be reduced with the rent for the facilities provided by the owner. See the solution. MRV 1,25,000, no FRV and standard rent is given. So the same 1,25,000 will be the ERV from which actual rent is to be compared. While comparing the actual rent, the expenses which is met by the owner, and if it is the charges which is being levied along with the rent, then it is to be excluded from the rental value. Lift maintenance 7,500, gardener salary 2,500, pump maintenance 4,000. By adding all these three, you will get 14,000. The same must be reduced from actual rent. Then it will become 1,11,000. Comparing with the ERV of 1,25,000, 1,25,000 is a higher value, and hence GAV will become 1,25,000. See the sentence. Expense paid by the owner is deducted from rent, because only the rent which is belongs to the building is to be taken as a rental value. If it is the rent is inclusive of other facilities provided by the owner, that is to be excluded from the actual rent. See, in this class we had seen the various situations under which how the GAV is to be computed, and with the next set of questions we will see how the net annual value is to be computed. Thank you for watching this video and attending this class. Thank you all.